Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I will be showing you how to make digital stickers in Canva. You will be able to use these digital stickers in any digital planning app. The stickers that I will be showing you how to create today will be individual PNGs, and I will also show you how to create pre-cropped Goodnotes stickers. Once I design my digital stickers in Canva, I will show you how to access them on your iPad. This video may be long, so if you want to skip to a certain part within the video, check the description box below. I do have timestamps, so you can skip ahead. So to get started, head to Canva. Once you're in Canva, head up to Create a Design. Head to Custom Size. The dimensions of this document will be 2000 pixels by 2000 pixels. Once you've entered in your dimensions, hit Create New Design. So in order for your digital stickers to be able to be used in any of the digital planning apps, it would be best to create them on individual pages. So that way, once you save it as a PNG, each sticker will be its own sticker. Each of the stickers I will be showing you how to make will be one sticker per page. It'll be easier to access the specific sticker that you want to use in your digital planning app. So for the individual PNGs, you can use them in Goodnotes, Notability, or any other digital planning app. For the pre-cropped Goodnotes stickers, those will have to be specifically used in the Goodnotes app. And I will show you how to create the pre-cropped Goodnotes stickers later in the video. But for now, we're going to start making the digital stickers. In this video, I'm going to create 5 different simple stickers using shapes. So the first sticker that I'm going to show you how to make is essentially going to be a large post-it style with lines. So to get started, all you need to do is hit R on your keyboard. Once you have your rectangle, you can make it as large as you'd like. So since I've made these stickers prior to filming this tutorial, I have some colors that I'm going to use for these stickers. Now back to our rectangle. If you click on your rectangle and head to the color picker, since I've copied and pasted those colors into my design, they now appear here in my document colors. So that way I'm able to change the color of my rectangle to one of the colors I'd like to use. So for this, I'm going to use this golden yellow color. After you've chosen the color, enlarge your square. If you want to maintain its proportions while you're enlarging it, press and hold Shift and drag one of the corners. Once you have that as large as you want it, you can center it in your document. Now you can round the corners of your rectangle. With the rectangle selected, head up to Border Style. As of right now, the rectangle does not have a border. You can decide to add a border or leave it without. In the sticker set that I am selling, some of the stickers do have a border on it, which gives it an actual sticker look, like one that was peeled from paper. I'm going to add a border to this sticker, but you won't be able to see it because it will be white. So I'm going to pick the solid border option. You can adjust the border weight to whatever thickness you'd like by sliding the slider bar. So I have mine set at 20. Here's where you're going to round your corners using the slider bar. I have mine set to 70. Click on the border color picker, and you can change it to whatever color you'd like. I'm going to pick the color white. Now it's time to add lines. Type L on your keyboard. Make the line longer to fit the width of the square. If you press and hold Shift, it'll keep your line straight as you're adjusting it. Duplicate your line a few times by pressing Ctrl D on your keyboard or pressing the 3 dots here and clicking Duplicate. Once you've made a couple copies of your line, take the bottom line and move it to the bottom of your post-it. For this next step, it may help to lock the square. So click on the square, and you can click on the little lock icon in the upper toolbar. So now back to your lines. You want to select all of them, including the one at the bottom. Once you've done that, click on the 3 dots. Head to Space Evenly and Tidy Up. Once you've done that, you can center your lines within the square. Once you have your first sticker how you like, now it's time to add a page. The upper right hand side of the page, you click on the Add Page icon. The next sticker I'm going to make is one with days of the week. It's basically going to be a thinned out rectangle and the text for the day of the week. So to get started on this one, you can type R on your keyboard to bring up a rectangle. Or you can just copy the rectangle from page 1 and paste it on page 2 and go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. So with some of these stickers, you may want to put a few on a page. So like this one and another one that I'm going to be designing in a little while, you can fit multiple on a page because it just doesn't make sense to have a thin rectangle on one page itself. Once your customer downloads your stickers, they can either decide to crop the individual image with the several on a page, or if you're offering the pre-cropped Goodnotes stickers, they can just copy each individual one. With this rectangle here, we're going to make it smaller. If you click on the bottom guide and drag it up, you can make this a smaller rectangle until it's about that size. So for these days of the week stickers, I'm actually going to take the border off of the rectangle. So click on your rectangle and head to border style. I'm going to turn off the border and I'm going to decrease the corner rounding. Now type T on your keyboard to bring up a text box. For this first one, I'll start with Sunday. Move it to the center of your rectangle and enlarge it. Once you have that how you like it, you can duplicate this 6 more times for the rest of the days of the week. You can either decide to keep all of the rectangles the same color or alternate the colors between your color palette that you're using. And you can also decide to change up if you want the corners to be straight or if you want to add a shadow on the rectangle or the text. The choice is really up to you. So I'm going to copy and paste the sticker for the rest of the days of the week. If you're going to put multiple stickers on an individual page, as I'm doing here with the days of the week, you do want to make sure that you leave a little bit of space in between each sticker, so that way your customer can crop them. So I've selected all 7 of my stickers, and I'm going to just make them a little bit smaller because I'm going to have to increase the spacing in between each one. So now I'm just making a little bit more space in between each one. So once you've made those smaller and added a little bit of space between each one, now you can just edit the days of the week and change up the colors. So in this example, I've made each day of the week a different color. You can decide to keep yours all the same or change it up as I've done here. So now on to our next sticker. So the next sticker that I'm going to create is actually a weekly sticker. And I'm just going to duplicate this page here by heading to the top of the page and clicking on the duplicate page icon. So for this sticker, it's going to be like a weekly checkbox. So I'm going to remove the text from each of these rectangles. I decided to keep this text box because I'm going to be adding in the letters for the days of the week. So using this text box, I'm just going to put in the individual letters for each of the days of the week. Once you have the individual letters for the days of the week, you want to make this text box smaller. Another thing you're going to want to do is increase the spacing in between each letter. With the text box selected, head up to the toolbar and click on the spacing icon. Increase the letter spacing by adjusting the slider bar. This is one way you can space out your individual letters for this sticker. You can also decide to put each letter in its own text box. And then when you put in your circles or your check boxes, you just make sure that they're centered to the letter. But for this, I'm going to do it this way, and then I'm just going to make my rectangles smaller. So in this case, I'm going to take my text box and move it to the left. I'm going to adjust the size of the rectangle so that the text fits better. I'm going to highlight both the text as well as the rectangle. If you right-click, and head to Align Elements, hit Center, and it'll center the text with the rectangle. I'm going to get this rectangle set up first, and then I will adjust the size of these larger ones, and then copy and paste the text and check boxes into the remaining rectangles. For this little weekly checkbox sticker, you can decide to have a square, a circle, or a rounded rectangle, or any shape for your checkboxes. Or you can decide to alternate between many different shapes. So to get started, you can press R on your keyboard to bring up a rectangle. Or you can head to Elements and head to Shapes and hit See All. So for this, I think I'm going to use a circle. You can also type C on your keyboard to bring up a circle as well. With your circle selected, you can head up to the color picker as well as the border style and change those options. So I'm actually going to change the border style of the circle first. So head to border style and I'm just going to pick the solid border. And again, you could pick dotted or dashed if you prefer. I'm going to change my border weight to 2. Now I'm going to change the color of the circle to white. You can also decide to change it to one of the other colors within your palette. Once you've chosen the color of your shape, now it's time to move it to the rectangle. So basically this circle is going to go underneath each letter for the day of the week so that a person could fill in or check off once they've completed the task for this day of the week. So I'm going to make my circle smaller and I'm going to move it underneath each letter. So here's our weekly checkbox sticker. So now what I'm going to do is select all of the other rectangles on the page and make them the same size as the top one. Now that they've all been resized, what I'm going to do is group together the circles here as well as the text for the days of the week. I'm going to select them and group them. Now what I'm going to do is just copy and paste to the remaining rectangles. So I prefer my calendar start with a Sunday start. Some people do prefer a Monday start, so that's something you can also offer with these stickers. You could change the arrangement of these letters to denote a Monday start to the week. So now what I'm going to do is select all of these rectangles and just move them to the center of the page. Now it's time to create our 4th sticker. So head up to the top right of this page and click on Add Page. So this sticker is going to be like a frame, kind of like a Polaroid sticker. And so this sticker is going to start the same as all of the other ones that I've created in this video with a rectangle. So if you press R on your keyboard, I'm actually going to make it taller than it is wide. So I'm just going to click on one of these guides. So I'm going to change the color of this rectangle by clicking on it and heading up to the color picker. I'm going to use this dark teal color. And I'm also going to make the rectangle bigger. So to maintain its current proportions as I'm enlarging the rectangle, I'm going to press and hold Shift as I make it larger. Now what I'm going to do is duplicate this rectangle. I'm going to change the color of this rectangle to white. I'm going to make this rectangle smaller. And then I'm just going to move the rectangle down a little bit to get a little bit more of a border at this top part. So now it's starting to look more like a frame. So now what we're going to do is add a shadow. Click on the dark green rectangle. Right click and duplicate. Right click again and head to Layer and click on Show Layers. I'm going to take this rectangle and move it all the way to the bottom. So I think I'm going to choose black and just decrease the transparency. So now you can see this frame has a shadow to it. So I'm going to click on that black rectangle and head up to transparency and reduce it. Now it's time for our 5th and final sticker. Head up to the top right of this page and click on Add Page. And again, the sticker is going to start with a rectangle, and you can either just copy the rectangles from any of the other pages and go from there, which that would be easier, or you can press R on your keyboard to bring up a rectangle. So this sticker that we're about to design is basically like the days of the week sticker, this one here that has the circles, but it's not going to have the text. And it's also going to be portrait style instead of landscape. So first what I want to do is get the size of my rectangle. So I'm going to use the guide on the right to decrease its width. So you want to make it kind of thin like that. I'm also going to make it a little bit taller. So somewhere in there. And for this sticker here, I'm going to put like 4 or 5 on a page. Press C on your keyboard to bring up a circle. You can also decide to do little squares as checkboxes as well. So I'm going to head to the color picker and pick a color for this circle. I'm actually going to pick this light tan color that's in the color palette for these stickers. I'm going to head to border style and add a solid border. I'm going to put the border weight at 2. Once you have all of that selected, now you're going to make your circle pretty small. Small enough to fit within this rectangle. And so the point of this is to have several copies of the circle within this rectangle. So I'm actually going to duplicate this circle a few times before I add it on top of the rectangle. So with your circle selected, you can right click to duplicate or press Ctrl D on your keyboard a few times. So once you have those copies of the circle, click on the one at the bottom and drag it near the bottom of the rectangle. Select all of the circles, right click, space evenly, and click vertically. And right click again, space evenly, and tidy up. So once you have those spaced out how you like them, now you're going to take them and lay them on top of the rectangle. And then you can just center it within the rectangle. And I'm actually going to make the rectangle a little bit taller. So now I'm just going to change the color of this rectangle to match our color palette. So click on your rectangle, head to color, and then you can change it to whatever color you prefer. So what I'm going to do now is actually group together all of the circles. And so now you have your base for your sticker. You can either make duplicate copies of this particular one, having them all the same color, or you can kind of alternate the color of the rectangle. You can also alternate the color of the circles. You can remove the border. The circles can have no color, so it would be transparent. And it's actually pretty fun to see like how many different combinations that you can do with these stickers. So for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm going to only just change the color of the rectangle. So now I'm just going to copy this sticker a few times and change the color of the rectangles. So here are your list stickers. So I'm going to go through all of the stickers that we created today in this video, and then we'll head over to my iPad. So the first sticker that we made is a large lined post-it. The second sticker that we made are days of the week labels. The third sticker that we made is a weekly checkbox. The fourth sticker that we made is a frame. And the fifth sticker that we made is a checklist sticker. And here's our color palette. So here are all of the stickers that we've created in this video. Now it's time to download them. If you head to the upper right hand corner, click on Share. Head to Download. So in order for your customer to be able to use your digital stickers, you have to save them as a PNG. So PNG was already suggested by Canva. But if you need to change the file type, click the drop-down button, and then you can pick PNG from here. Now another thing we need to do in order for our customers to be able to use our digital stickers is to save the stickers with a transparent background. So select the option for transparent background. Once you've done that, click on Download. So since there were multiple images within that download, it's going to download as a zipped folder. Once you have that downloaded, you're going to email the zipped folder to yourself. So now we're going to head over to my iPad, where I will be showing you how to access your stickers, as well as how to make the pre-cropped Goodnotes sticker. So here's the email that I sent to myself from my computer. Once you tap on it, press on this icon right here. Click on Save to Files. I already had a folder in my iCloud Drive called Stickers, so that's where I'm going to save this file. But you would just save it wherever you want to save your file to. After you found that location, hit Save. After you've done that, head to where you've downloaded your file. For me, it's the Files app on my iPad. So now I'm going to go to the folder where that zipped folder is saved. So the one that we just saved is right here. Tap on the zipped folder to unzip it. And as you can see, it created a folder right here with our stickers. And here are all of those individual PNGs of the stickers that we just created. So from here, if you have the iPad, if you slide it from the bottom, your dock will appear. Using the split screen feature, we can bring Goodnotes and drag it to the left-hand side of our tablet. We can press and hold Goodnotes and drag it to the left-hand side of the screen. You can use this little slider bar in the middle to adjust the size of your windows. So I'm going to push Files over to the right. until it's about a third of the size of the screen. So now, in order to use the individual PNGs in your planner, just go to the planner or document you want to use the stickers in. And now, all you have to do is press and hold and drag whichever sticker you want to use from Files over to Goodnotes. Now we have our digital sticker in our digital planner. And then you can adjust the size and make changes to the sticker. So now I'm going to drag in one of the stickers that have multiple on a page by again pressing and holding and dragging over into Goodnotes. So in this case with this sticker, you can crop it to get the specific sticker that you want to use. If you tap on your sticker while it's selected, these options show. If you select crop, it brings up a crop tool where you can crop your sticker. So now I just have this individual sticker that says Tuesday. And you can still resize it and rotate it. So here's the sticker pack that is available for purchase down in the description, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I guess it would be a good point to note out I am using the Goodnotes app on an iPad Pro, and the individual PNGs will work on any other note-taking app, but this pre-cropped Goodnotes sticker is only applicable to Goodnotes. To get started with making your pre-cropped Goodnotes stickers, head to the Documents part of Goodnotes. Tap the plus to create a new document. So for my sticker pack, I actually made the page in Canva and then just imported that document back into Goodnotes. So I did import, but you can do notebook. And then just make the page blank and hit create. So when I created my pre-cropped Goodnotes sticker sheet, I actually made the top header part in Canva and saved it as a PDF and then imported it back into Goodnotes. So to do that, you tap on the plus, then you would select import. And so here is my blank header sheet for my pre-cropped stickers. You would just go to wherever your document is saved and import that. I'm going to go to the sticker sheet that I've already created and show you how to make those pre-cropped stickers. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go up to this icon here to add a page. I'm going to click on current template because I want it to match this one here. So here's my sticker sheet header. So now all you have to do is transfer your individual PNGs to this sticker sheet. So the ones with one on a page is really easy to do. Just press and hold and drag. And then you just want to arrange it on your sticker page. And once you have that positioned, just tap anywhere on the document. So this one's going to be a little bit different, but I'm still going to drag it from over here onto the Goodnotes file. So in order for your customer to be able to select each individual sticker, I'll actually have to crop each individual day of the week out of this one. And that's just because I decided to put a few on this individual image. But if you had did each day of the week as its own PNG, you could have just dragged from here to over here and just kind of arranged it on the sheet. But again, with your image selected, tap on it again, press crop, and it'll bring up that crop tool. Since these here are pretty rectangular, I have the rectangle crop tool selected. You can also decide to do freehand, and that way you would just circle with your pencil and hit done, and it'll crop the image. But I'm going to do rectangle for these because it's just easier. And after you have it cropped, hit done. And then basically what you would do is just keep repeating this process if you have a PNG with multiple on a page, like I do. So I'm just cropping a couple of these just so you can kind of see. And then you would just arrange all of your images on this sticker sheet. And if you want to adjust the size of any of them, tap on it and then you're able to adjust the size. If you want to select a few of them at a time to rearrange them, like for instance, if I wanted to move the Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday closer to this sticker here, I can just go to the lasso tool by tapping on it. Once the lasso tool is selected, select the stickers that you want to move. After you have them selected, you can move them. If you tap on these again while you have that lasso, it brings up these options. You can tap resize if you want to scale them down. So once you have all of your stickers where you want them placed, now it's time to save the file. If you head up to the share icon, click on Export this page. So these are the three options that you can export the page as: a PDF, an image, or a Goodnotes file. The only way that the pre-cropped Goodnotes stickers will work is if you save it as a Goodnotes file. So select that, and once you've done that, hit Export. And then just save this file wherever you want it. I'm going to save it to Files. And I'm going to just put it in the same folder that all of my stickers are in. I'm done with my Files window for now, so I'm just going to slide it out the way. But what I am going to do is use the split screen to bring up another window of Goodnotes. So for this window here, I'm going to open up my sticker pack. And in the main window here, I'm going to open my digital planner. I decided to do it this way so that I can just drag from here over to here, as opposed to having the tab here and having to switch back and forth between the tabs. But you can do whichever way works for you. So to get our stickers over into our digital planner, we want to make sure that the lasso tool is selected. I'm going to select this frame here. If I circle with the lasso tool and tap, these options come up. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to make that window smaller and head back to my digital planner. If I do a long tap, these options come up. I can just hit paste, and there's my sticker. And again, you can resize it and move it wherever you need it. And once you're done, just tap off of the sticker. So I'm going to show you that one more time. And now I'm going to take this sticker here, copy it, and move it over to the other document. And again, with the lasso tool selected, just circle our sticker and tap and click on copy. And if I long tap, I click paste, and there we have our sticker. And that's how you create pre-cropped stickers in Goodnotes. If you want me to do a more in-depth tutorial about anything that I've shown you in this video, let me know down in the comments, including this sticker pack. So this concludes the video on how to make digital stickers in Canva. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. Subscribe for more videos like this and hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Remember to check the description box for any resources or anything I've mentioned in this video. And also in the description box is going to be a link to 2 digital planners that I have created, and they are available for purchase on Etsy. And as always, thanks for watching.